what each sign need to hear. And we still gonna do Aries one more time. Quick message for my Aries. It's time to weave together that crown. Why are you taking your crown off, okay? Aries, put that crown back on. Put yourself back together. Get back to you, okay? And do it for you, okay? Do it for you, not anybody else, not the naysayers, not the haters, okay? You got to be doing it for you. And we got to realize that endings are low-key inevitable. If things are not ending and changing, that means we stagnant, okay? So we going to appreciate the new beginnings, right? Because you can always rewrite the story. You can always change the narrative for yourself, okay? You can always do that. It's never too late, my loves. Things end so better things can begin. All right? Let's move on to Taurus. All right, Taurus, you got to stop seeking approval from the outside. You got to stop seeking approval. You got to be honest with yourself, trust yourself, and go off what you know and who you are, Taurus, okay? And it ain't nothing wrong with testing the waters. It ain't nothing wrong with taking chances, okay? Start that revolution if that's what it is, okay? You just got to stand up for what's right at this time, Taurus, okay? And not focus on what they think about it. You just got to go do it. All right, gems. Curtis, what's up, best friend? Let's move on to my Geminis. What's my Geminis need to hear? Hey, babe. Geminis, it's time to unplug and relax for a spell, okay? Just relax, take it all in, okay? And just get ready for the happily ever after, the change that you make, though. I feel like you've been putting in a lot of work, and now it's finally here. Now you can relax and just breathe and enjoy what that work you've done, okay? Yeah, because, all that stuff that you've been doing and going through and putting in that work to create something beautiful is going to grow from all of that. It wasn't in vain. All that work, all that pain, it was not in vain, okay? Something beautiful is going to grow from it. And just notice you don't need anybody to fix you, okay? You don't need somebody to fix you. You are fine wine. You are golden, my love. Period, Pookie. Let's see. Who we got the Gemini? We got Cancer. Let's move on to Cancer. Alright, Cancer. It's time to come home to yourself. It's time to tap back in. It's like you went on vacation on being yourself, being who you are. You got to tap back in. Get back to you, okay? And stop seeking approval. Stop being so caught up in things that is not going to make or break you, okay? Don't seek approval from outside sources, okay? And you got to do it for yourself, not anybody else. You got to put you first. Come back to you, remember? Come home to yourself, okay? Because you've earned the stripes. You got to stop being so hard on yourself. You've earned your stripes. You've done what you had to do to get where you are. Now stop being so hard on yourself. Give yourself grace, Cancer. All right, let's move on to Leo. Let's move on to Leo. All right, Leos, it's important to practice self-love. Do not forget to practice self-love, my Leos, okay? And make sure you are doing it for yourself. I think this is a collective understanding that we all need to do it for ourselves, okay? We need to put that work in for ourselves. This has been coming out for a lot of us. Maybe like 3 of the signs already got the do it for you card, okay? We got to do it for us, right? Practice that self-love and do it for you, my loves. All right, because something beautiful grows from all of this. All right, something beautiful grows from all that you are, Leo. It's just time for you to take control of the narrative, take control of who you are and what you want and how you're going to go get it. Okay? Something beautiful is going to come from all of it, baby. You just got to do it. You just got to do it for you, all right? And that's for my Leos. Let's move on to Virgo. Let's move on to Virgo. What does my Virgos need to hear? Quick message for my Virgos. Alright, Virgos, you gotta stop doubting your worth, my loves, okay? Don't doubt your worth. Remember who you are. You always been enough. Okay? Remember the affirmation when you feeling a little less than. I am enough. I am enough, okay? And it's time for healing, not war. Even if that's war with self, okay? It's time for healing, not the fight back, not the negative energy from outsiders, okay? It's time for healing, not war. So if things or people or even yourself is not bringing you healing energy or taking time to heal, then that's not what's for you right now. It's not time for things that's going against your healing journey, Virgo, okay? And then we have the forgiveness card here as well. So it's important. And I'm taking this kind of inward. It's all about introspection here, okay? Because I feel like you doubt yourself because you need to forgive yourself from things that you've been through, things you've experienced, that you allowed yourself, that you are hard on yourself about what you experienced, okay? So just forgive yourself at this time. Take some time to love on you, okay? It's time for healing and not war, babes, okay? And then we lastly have, you already have all the answers, okay? Just make sure you use that inner GPS system that we have inside of us, aka our intuition, okay? Make sure you're using your intuition, trusting your intuition, and allowing that to guide you instead of your fears, right? Instead of the trauma guiding you. We want your intuition to guide you. Thank y'all for the tap, babies. Thank you, sis. All right, let's keep going. That was Virgo. Let's move on to Libra. Move on to Libra. Oh, baby. Libra, where that crown at, baby? Where that crown at? Put that crown back on. It's been off too long. Okay? You know who you are. Naturally beautiful. Naturally you. Okay, Libra? And you don't have to seek approval. You put too much emphasis on appearances, okay, for one, and you put too much emphasis on what other people think, all right? Don't focus too much on that. Put your crown on and know who the fuck you are, Libra, okay? And just because something ended doesn't make you less than. Just because something was taken away doesn't mean it's not something more on the other side of the bridge, okay? Endings are inevitable. When things end, when things change, that means we're growing. That means we're not stagnant. That means we can keep going, okay? And just remember to practice self-love, my Libras, okay? Remember that self-love. Don't forget about self-love, okay? So let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio. What does my Scorpios need to hear? Quick message for my Scorps. Alright, Scorpios, okay? Your potential is endless. Why are you doubting yourself? Why are you doubting yourself? You know who the fuck you are, Scorpios, okay? So stop doubting yourself. Your potential is endless, babe. Like, no matter what it is that you want to be, a nurse, a queen, a mermaid, a fucking janitor. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to be, your potential is endless. You know you can go get it. So go get it, okay? But I do understand the importance, and I want you to understand the importance of resting, okay? Getting yourself back together, just relaxing, unplugging, a break from the hard work. And then you can come back better than ever. And once again, like I said, this is the collective message for everybody, I feel like. But do it for you. We love to just people please and do everything for everybody else and make sure everybody else is good before us. But we got to do it for us, okay? Do it for you, Scorpio. Take that break, that much needed break, because you can't pour from an empty cup. So take time to refill that cup, recharge, and come back and do it for you, not for everybody else that just drains you. It's time to come back and do it for you, Scorpio, okay? And just make sure you are thinking before you judge a situation. The situation could be exactly what you needed, okay? Think before you judge the situation. Or you know how, like they say, don't knock it till you try it, like that type of thing. Like if you haven't tried it before, how you know you don't like it. I think that's the type of situation for my Scorpios right now. You may have to jump out of that comfort zone. Don't judge it before you know what it's giving. You know what I'm saying? It could be something amazing for you outside of your comfort zone. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, what we got is be your own knight, okay? Don't get so dependent on others to tell you what you already know about yourself or what you can tell yourself first, and you won't need that validation from outside sources. It's already inside of you, okay, Sagittarius? So be your own knight. Be your own savior. You don't need a savior. You don't need somebody to come save you, even though I know sometimes we want to be saved, but you don't need a savior, okay? You got this. Be your own knight. And you don't need approval to do this. Doing it for yourself and not needing approval is definitely the messages here, y'all. But don't seek approval. Don't seek approval. You got this. You don't need to... Everybody ain't gonna know your why or understand why you want to do something. Everybody's not gonna be on the same page as you, and that's okay. So you just gotta do what you want to do because you want to do it and it makes you happy, okay? Don't seek approval from outside sources, okay? If you need help or understanding, go inside, okay? And understand you never needed those wings to fly, Sagittarius. You never needed those wings to fly, babe. You was gonna be great and fly either way, okay? You never needed those watchful eyes. You never needed somebody telling you, hey, you can do it, okay? You was gonna fly anyway. You never needed those wings to fly because your potential is endless, Sagittarius. So you gotta leave the cage behind. You gotta leave the box behind, and it's time to fly, Sagittarius, for sure. It's time to fly, babies. Thank y'all for the taps. Let's move on to, after Sagittarius, we got Capricorn. Let's move on to my caps. To keep you from breaking my heart. Alright, Capricorn. What does my babies need to hear? Quick message for my Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, just talking about taking a chance. It's time to take a chance, whether it's on a relationship, whether it's on a person, a job, a new diet, whatever the case is, Capricorn. Take that chance. Take that chance. And I think it will be very good for you. Very good for you. Because you can always rewrite the story. You can always rewrite the story. You don't have to keep going with the story that's been told for all these years, right? You can always rewrite the story. Tell the story how you want to tell it, okay? Tell the story how you want your life to be seen. Look, you got to change that narrative. You can always rewrite that story. You can always rewrite it, okay? You just may have to take new chances. Get out of that comfort zone, okay? Let things go that's holding you back from changing your story, okay? Let those things go. It's time to release a lot of things and trust your intuition as you move forward. And believe in yourself as much as you believed in those things that are gone now. Does that make sense? Like, believe in yourself as much as you wanted to believe in those things staying around or being solid, okay? You're going to be the most solid person on your team, okay? And you got to trust your intuition to guide you to those new opportunities, new beginnings, new things, new ideas, and guide you as you take a leap of faith, pretty much, okay, Capricorn? Trust your intuition to guide you as you take this leap of faith, because you're going to be in a whole new place. You're taking new chances, right? You rewriting the story. You letting old things go. So just trust your intuition to guide you on this new journey that you're taking, Capricorn, okay? Let's move on to Aquarius. Let's move on to Aquarius. Welcome in, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Keep tapping the screen, share the live, and we're going to move on to Aquarius. Quick message for my Aquarius. Alright, we got the forgiveness card that's most important. And I feel like that's where a lot of your mental stressors come from, okay? The lack of forgiveness, whether it's for yourself or whatever you feel in your heart you should forgive, okay? Because I'm not a huge person on forgiveness, but this ain't my reading, okay? So I'm just saying, like, forgive what's important to you. If it makes sense to you to forgive this thing and you think that's going to make your life feel better or run smoother because you forgave yourself or someone else, make sure you do that, okay? Don't hold on to things that is hindering you from being at peace or as happy as you can be, okay? Sometimes we gotta let things go so that we can grow, so that we can keep going, Aquarius. You feel what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So even if it's forgiving yourself for things, like forgiving yourself for what you allow, forgiving yourself for not knowing what you know now. It's okay not to know now. I mean, not to know then what you know now, okay? You can't be hard on yourself about that, okay? So, and just take this time to enjoy this new beginning that you have. Like, it's like you have this power to create now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like you're at the bottom, why you gonna stay there? Like, now it's like a blank void. You feel what I'm saying? You're in a void and you don't have nothing but space to create. You don't have nothing but, up to go. You only have up to go. Is that making sense, Aquarius? Okay, I know that's kind of going all over the place, but it's only up now, babe. Like, it's time for you to get magical, get creative, be strong, show that strength that you have, okay? So this making sense with the next card. It says, come home to yourself. Know who you are. Come home to yourself. Get back into you. Release all those things that you got to release that's been stopping you from forgiving yourself or forgiving whoever, whatever, right? So you can keep going. So you can make that beautiful, extravagant change that you know you can make, but you just got to get back to you, okay? And not look for approval from outside sources. Once again, y'all notice the message for everybody. Not looking for outside sources' approval, okay? You did what you had to do to get where you are, and you got to trust yourself. You can't be so hard on yourself about what you had to do or what you've been through, okay? Forgive yourself and make it happen now. You got the power. You do, okay? Like, I see, y'all know X-Men Storm, like, I see her just, like, making shit happen, like, got thunderstorms and, like, but I see it, like, like, coming back to you. I don't know if this making sense, but in my head, I see, like, this powerful being just, like, creating. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm gonna do. And stop looking for outside sources of approval, my loves. It's all about you. It's all about you, my love. You got this. And last but not least, let's move on to Pisces real quick. Thank y'all so much for the taps. I appreciate it. Let's move on to Pisces. Last but not least, what does my Pisces need to hear? You done, Aquarius? That's what I just did. I just literally just finished Aquarius. Alright, Pisces, okay. It might be time to step out of that comfort zone and take some chances. You missed it, no, friend. I'm going to post it on my YouTube so you can go back and see it if you want to check it out. But Pisces, yeah, it's time for y'all to take a chance on yourself. For sure, Pisces, okay? It's time for y'all to step out of that comfort zone. Test the waters. Just see what's up. See what you can do, okay? And also for y'all to come home to yourselves as well. Come back. I feel like we kind of drift off and we kind of get caught up in everything else, caught up in life, caught up in reality. You know what I'm saying? And we got to come back to ourselves. Sometimes we got to disconnect to reconnect to what's important to us, okay? We got to disconnect from all bullshit and come back to us, okay? And I think that's important for y'all right now. And while y'all at it, you know, take control of your own life. Take control of your own narrative. Be strong enough to create the life that you want. You got the strings, okay? You got the keys. And it's just take control of your own narrative. You got to tell this story. You can't let nobody else tell your story or let the past tell your story. Okay, Pisces, you got to tell the story. You got to tell the story the way you want to. You got to look at it like you the puppet master. Okay, you got the power. Create that life that you want, that you desire, that you know you deserve. Not based on your past, but based on what you know you deserve, okay? And like I said, I can't remember which sign I said this for, but same affirmation. Tell yourself this: I am enough. I've always been enough. Okay. Don't doubt your worth. Don't doubt what you know. Don't doubt what you know you can create. Don't doubt what you know you can have. Don't doubt who you are. Okay, Pisces. You are literally like a lighthouse. You hold so much. You hold so much, my love, okay? And it's just time for you to take a chance on yourself. Come back to you. Change that narrative. Disconnect, reconnect. Get back to it, okay? Tap out from the bullshit, okay? And come back harder, because you got it now. You disconnected. You don't let all the bullshit go. You okay, I'm ready. You came back ready. And don't doubt your worth. Don't doubt what you're capable of, baby. You got this. You got this, Pisces, all right? And that was all 12 signs. Thank y'all so much for being here, listening. I hope these messages resonated with y'all. We went from Aries on down to Pisces. Like I said, I will post this somewhere so y'all can catch it on the replay if anybody want to rewatch or see it for the first time, okay? Thank y'all. Love y'all. But I am going to head out. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate my new followers. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. I hope everybody has a great day. I think it's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I'll try my best to get on tomorrow. I think I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all later.